Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, of course, all my non-binary pals. Okay, there you go. I did the intro. Nezzy and Darkwolf aren't even here, so they can't even be like, "Oh, this is a scam. It's a scam intro. You didn't do the guys, gals, non-binary." You just said hi. I actually did it. I did it. I did it for real. I did the real intro. The whole thing. The entire thing Why is Minecraft not showing up on the screen? There's Minecraft showing up on the screen, but it's not full screen. Now it is. Okay. Okay. So, wow, the inside of my head looks hilarious. What? Anyway. Hi, it's me. Working on the ocean temple thing more again. We're making really good progress. A couple more streams of this, and I think we'll be done placing sand. Dear God, I want to be done. I want to be done placing sand so bad. It's so boring, but you know it is what it is. Clean out my inventory real quick. Actually, let's go take a look. See what's going on down below. Do we have any growing dripstone yet? We sure don't. Most unfortunate. These are all filled up already. I need to get buckets and start storing those. Storing those. Chickens. You already filled this thing back up after I emptied it. Hilarious. This is very full. There we go. Now there's plenty of room. Cool. Let me help you out there. Why didn't I get that pumpkin right there? I mean, it's not the biggest deal. I'm just curious. Yeah, it's not picking up that one pumpkin right there. It should. It just goes right by. I think it's going around the corner too fast. Maybe I want to get rid of some of these powered rails. See, it got the melon. It's just not getting the pumpkin. Maybe that one's bugged. Because that melon was like on the same spot. It's just not grabbing that pumpkin for some reason. Huh. Very strange. It definitely goes, the rail definitely goes underneath that pumpkin. I don't know. It's a weird one. Yeah, okay. Oh well, it's not the biggest deal. Losing like one pumpkin every couple hours isn't really that big of a deal. The sun has set. It's taking a nap. Sand is delicious. It sounds like something Wilbur would say. Why was I typing the letter S? What did you give me? A feather? Looks like a feather. Let's harvest the bees. Okay. Doing pretty good on the honey. About to have our third stack finished. It's gonna look nice when this double chest is full of honey. It's gonna look really cool. I should automate honey. One day. One day. How you guys doing? How's it going, fellas? How you been? How are things? Yeah? I agree. Okay. So trying to clear out the inventory. Where would I put feathers? Here. Gunpowder as well, actually. Automation is overpowered. It certainly is. It certainly is. It absolutely is. I wish there was a way without using like duplication glitches to automate sand. Because I need so much sand. We were talking about this the other day. I don't know if you were there. But so like all of that glass, right, was all sand. All of this sand that you see here this whole grid, we did the same thing for this half, right? Like that's how we drained this side. So all of that sand. Then there's that big sand wall around the outside. And like I just have these all used to be full of sand, like all these. And in my stats, items, let's see here. Look at that. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. It's horrible. Ugh. Ugh. There'd be one thing if I could use like deserts, but I can't. Or I haven't, rather. I want to do this actually, so I can go click, 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 and they're right there. And that's only like that's the thing. That's only like the start of it. You know? Like I'm not done yet. We're still going. I can tell you that one double chest that we just started dipping into, that's not enough to finish this project. To be fair, we're going to avoid going to get more sand from far away by just kind of streamlining the sand process by draining the first few rows and then recollecting all this sand and then just moving it over. But still, that's still collecting sand. Just not, you know, yeah. All right. Another set done. Long time? Yeah, it's going to be a while. It's certainly going to be a while. We had this machine that I had set up that did a lot of redstone piston stuff that I might, for my sanity, use the next time we drain a temple. You might hear that and think you're going to drain another temple. Well, to be fair, in an ocean-only world, there's not much to do. I do plan on building some things that aren't ocean temple-y in the meantime. But I want to do different things with ocean temples. So yeah, I'm probably going to drain some more. And I'm going to use redstone to make it a lot, what's the word? Quicker? More efficient? But, yeah, that's a thing. The only reason I'm not using that redstone right now is it feels a little, bad using... Interesting cave. It feels a little bad using redstone right now because it's incredibly boring to watch me stand in one spot and place sand in the same spot without moving for like 8 hours. Sand is hard to get. It's especially hard for me to get because there's no deserts. I have to get all my sand off the bottom of the ocean. And it only spawns 1 block thick. It's not like a desert where it's like 3 or 4 thick. So you can just sit there with like a shovel and blend and get like, you know, hundreds of sand. It's like I have to be constantly moving to not waste time. So you have to be very active. You have to pay attention, make sure you're not going towards an area that you've already dug out all the sand. Just wastes time. It's like a battle to stay efficient without also losing your sanity. Who messaged me? It's my friend Jamie. But yes, you are correct. Sand is very hard to get. It's annoying to get. Hence the title of the stream right now. Pufferfish almost got me. He's trying to get me through the wall. But he's not able to, I don't think. You can hear him keep inflating. Maybe you can't because it is kind of quiet. I should turn it up. Dude, why are you following me, trying to hit me? Not a problem anymore. Nice white headphones. Can you see my headphones? My webcam's not on. How do you know my headphones are white? There's another pufferfish trying to hit me through the wall. From your first stream? Oh yeah, you're checking that out. Thank you. I'm still wearing those. However, I think I'm getting new ones relatively soon when I get back from my trip in November. Can you stop? Where'd he go? Did you just despawn in my face? That's hilarious. There was a part. Oh no, there he is. Got him. Hey buds, tropical fish. Oh, you're also running from one. There's a lot of pufferfish. I don't know what's going on. There's so many. Well, the sun is setting, and we're out of our potions anyway. Put that all back on. But yeah, thank you for the compliment. They're pretty comfortable headphones. I like them. So we got 2, 3, 4 more of the long walls. One of them's not really a long wall. Hang on, I'm getting a call. I'm gonna take the call, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep playing the game. I'll just be muted for a second. Sorry about that. My grandmother called. Hello, Cordeni. How are you? Ow. Where do I put bone meal? In here. You are so good. That's good to hear. Hell yeah. He's playing Clash of Clans, something like that. You can't sleep? Well, that's not good. I'm invisible. Look at me. Look at me go. We're placing a lot of sand for my water temple. My ocean temple. My temple that's underwater. Let's get rid of all this. You're going to Stockholm and concert tomorrow? That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm glad you're having a good time, Cordeni. I hope the concert's a lot of fun. No, I missed. Jesus. Well, that's awkward. Okay. You know, here's the funny thing. I don't need invis anymore. There's no more... In fact, I can just put my stuff back on. I don't need the invisibility anymore. You can just play sand and vibe. How are you? I'm pretty great. I leave in 7 days to do a lot of fun things. First, I'm going down to California to see my good friends who live in Long Beach. Then I'm going to my mom's in San Diego to see my stepsister. I haven't seen my stepsister in a long time. So I'm gonna be there for a few days and we're gonna hang out. Then when I'm done there, I'm getting on a plane to go to Oklahoma. Can you come? Not this time, but next time. Next time. I'll have more money next time, so I might be able to make something like that happen. We'll see. Not like you're able to, but you need the validation. Yeah, like I said, maybe next time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, after that, instead of flying home, I'm flying to Oklahoma, where I'm gonna meet and hang out with Sword Clouds. Sword Clouds is the person I'm talking to right now, as it were, Cordeni. If I haven't told you about that, no, I told you about that. We're both really excited about that. We plan on making things official when I'm down there, as long as everything goes right. So, looking forward to that. It's gonna be great. And then yeah, So I'm pretty good. I'm just hanging in there for one more week. Once I leave next week, I'm on vacation. I am on brain off mode for like a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks. Depends. Depends. I gotta buy my plane ticket home later tonight. I missed one. Here we go. I gotta line some stuff up. When I get back, we're gonna finish my fractured character stuff. I can't do it right now. There's too much going on. Judge, we got so much stuff to do. The both of us. I know it's crazy. We're busy, busy people. You're in November. You're flying to Comic-Con. Nice. That's awesome. Why did that mess up? Why did that mess up? Why did that mess up? You might go to your first party on Friday. Let's go. Have fun at the party. Halloween party, even better. That messed up again. Stop messing up. No. Oh, it's raining. It's raining up top. Why does it keep messing up? Ugh. There we go. Just gotta stay out of third person. Depends, though, if me and my friend get the directions. But he's so bad at talking to people. I mean, that's okay. You gotta start somewhere. I used to think I was an introvert. I know, me, of all people. I used to think I was introverted. Crazy to imagine, right? Since I'm not in school for the next few days, it's up to him. That's fair. Oh. I just got that one placed on the side somehow. Join the Discord. I think they're all in the Discord stream elements, but thanks. Your body is all it happens to the best of us. I'm such a kid, I know. You don't have to tell me. I feel like I know that better than most people, actually. Is that safe to say? I think that's safe to say. Can't have fun till you're 16 or 18? Yeah, it can be like that sometimes, dude. It can be like that. It really can. You do know that better than most people? Yeah, yeah. Hi ramen, hi cheese. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Do I sleep? Is it sleep time? It is sleep time. What? It doesn't even look dark. Especially since all the time I talk to you, it's like midnight. True. True. Well, now it's going to be sunny. Look at the rainbow. Look at that. Beautiful. The invis is about to wear off in 3, 2, 1. Clear. I was a little off, but that's okay. Hi, Darkwolf. You're more goofy then. True. But to be fair, you're always goofy, Cordeni. Oh, it was raining, so the bees didn't make any honey. Dang it. No honey. We'll get honey later. The rainbow looks cool reflecting out of the purple. Like, it's not reflecting. It's just the shaders being funny because it's, like, actually way back there. But it looks like it's a reflection from here, which looks cool. Doesn't that look good? I think that looks good. I mean, thanks for the promo. So, yeah, hell yeah, that Cordeni. Yeah. Darkwolf, my own head mod advertising other people's Twitch channels in my chat. What is this? What is this? Twitch is the enemy. Twitch is the enemy, Darkwolf. Twitch is not our friend. Cordeni is our friend, but Twitch must be defeated. Twitch must be eliminated. I don't know why you're staring at the inside of my skull, but you are. Anyway. Hi, Jerry. Okay. More sand. As the title would imply, I have to place a lot of sand. You stream? You do. That's good to know, Vibe King. You should share some deets. Judge, I actually got to talk to a lady about diagnosis today. Went shit. That's not good. You should tell me about that later in DMs. I'm curious to know now. Go subscribe to twitch.tv/Cordeni. You should follow Cordeni. But if you have money to give, no offense, Cordeni, you should give it to me. If you have money, you should give that to me. You shouldn't subscribe to Cordeni. You should join me as a channel member when I have those unlocked pretty soon here. So, yeah, you should do that. You should do that. Not give me money? Yeah, give me money. Give me money. I want the money. Give me the money. Can't stream on YouTube, so you stream on Twitch. That's valid. That's valid. I think we're just gonna keep going with the sand. But now we don't need we don't need the invis anymore. Because the guardians don't get over there. We only need the water breathing. See, look how free we are over here. There's the occasional asshole pufferfish like those two over there. 3. There's so many pufferfish right now. God. This is why I can't have the axolotls in the retreat, by the way, because they spawn like crazy. Give Judge money, and we will promise a Corn and Judge meetup. Exactly. Exactly. Always more sand. Never enough sand. Always placing sand. There's a dolphin in here. Where did he come from? Okay. Right, that dude just spawned. Pretty sure that guy, like, just spawned. So I don't know where the hell else he would have came from. I didn't see him before. Lady took one look at me and asked if I got identity problems. Nice. How professional. Is it really that obvious? Your mom was next to you? What did your mom say? Did your mom, like, back you up or defend you or be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why don't you ask something like that right away? That's a little, it's a little quick. It's a little swift. Your mom was quiet? Gotcha. Bree, was that supposed to say bro? Yeah, tell me more about it later. Yeah, please do. Please do. I'm curious. I would like to know. What are we doing? We're getting up there. I like this method of sand placement for the long walls. A lot. You would never take that level of disrespect. Yeah, I'd also would have popped off on my doctor. It's a little rude. But like Cordeni said, they were with their mom. So it'd be hard to get away with that. Parents are all like, you gotta be polite. Even if the other person is not polite to you. The thing they gave me, it could be for his ADD. But I don't know, to be honest. I just feel confused and lost. That's valid. That's valid. Okay, we've breached the surface on our F3. Or F5. Our perspective toggle. One more row. I think it is safe to say, my friends, we are definitively past the halfway point. Like, on this... It's funny, we're past the halfway point on this half. So we're over 75% of the way done with this temple drain project. Easily. Check it out. Check it out. Who texted me? Hold on a second. Let me pause the game. I have a few messages. There we go. You want to do pixel art because it looks cool? Pixel art does look cool. You have some pretty good thumbnails on your music. I'm gonna be disappearing again to go home, but I'll be back later. Okay. You know, this one's gonna be so short. I'm just gonna stand here and do this. Judge, what's up, Cordeni? Your iPad is fucked, and guess why? Did you drop it? Can you give one guess? You dropped it? You find them on Pinterest? Nice. You stepped on it? That's a very Cordeni thing to do. There's a hole in it. A fucking hole? Wow. Wow. How? That's a great question. Yeah, this one's going to be the same on this side. So let's fill it in. So pissed. Yeah, that sounds a little frustrating. Have you heard of an iPad? Just another level when you pay for something expensive, it breaks? Yeah. Just give me a new iPad? I don't have that much money, Cordeni. I'm sorry. When I'm rich like a dream one day, then I got you. Sand falls too slowly. Oh, you know what I could do to save time? I could do this. There we go. That's never very older brother of you. Being broke? Well, I'm sorry. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. All right. While the sun is setting, we should go sleep. My water breathing's out anyway, so I don't want to place the pillars just yet. Actually, you know, we'll try doing that without water breathing and see if the respiration helmet is good enough. It's too bad I can't have conduits. It really is. Because, man, that would be helpful. Any gifts from Jerry? I got a string. Thank you, Jerry. I actually don't need string. Buying an iPhone is like paying for a Hollywood home. It's like $1,000. Yeah. Phones are hella expensive, and they're like pretty essential nowadays. The bees are being bees. All right, let's take a look. Got to do the obligatory check and see. Some of them fell in and died. Did they get up stuck on top? And then they take fall damage. That's funny. Posted something and my comment was roof, roof, bark, bark, rough. You're such a supportive and good friend. True. No new dripstone yet. Too much pumpkins. No such thing. Alright, so here. This is what we're waiting for. These things here. These dudes. We're waiting for them to make new dudes on the ground. Because this is the only way for me to get more dripstone. Hello. Hi, Sor. How are you? So if you didn't know, I can't get these naturally because I can't get dripstone caves. They don't spawn in my world. So I have to get these. The way I got these 10 was from wandering traders. And they're incredibly useful. That's how I get unlimited lava. And also you can use them to get new blocks. Because if you have 4 of these, you can get dripstone blocks. So eventually these will be a source of a new type of block. But I need more dripstone for that. The way you get more dripstone is you wait forever for these things to make a new one on the ground. Why do you need lava? It's just, I don't necessarily need lava. It's just nice to have it renewably. Because it's like the best furnace fuel. Furnace fuel. Why does furnace sound like a Swedish word? Furnace? Furnace sounds like a Swedish word. That's weird. Why do you... I already read that. Why do I need lava? It's just useful. It's a useful block for various reasons. You clearly got the brain and left none for me. Sorry, my bad. It does now not. It doesn't sound like a Swedish word. A Swedish word. It does to me. Fairness. I don't know. That sounds Swedish. Lava is rare. Kinda, yeah. Not in the nether, but going to the nether for lava is dangerous. Judge Brain be wrinkled. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the praise. Take this time to drink some water. Keep yourselves hydrated during stream. It's good self-care. What if I already drank it? Exactly, yeah. See, Furnace. Yeah. Sounds like it could be a town. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See? You're seeing what I'm saying. You're seeing what I'm saying. Yeah, Furnace sounds like so Furnace and Ferb should be the Swedish version of Phineas and Ferb. It should be like the Swedish Furnace and Ferb. Yeah, look at that. Come on. Furnace and how would you say Ferb's name in Swedish? What's like a Swedish Ferb? Haha, see, you're getting it. You're getting it. You're seeing. You're seeing. Boat. Let me think. Take your time. Take your time. You're gonna think of something good? Yeah. We're making up a new show. If you and me ever meet up, we'll make it. Or I shouldn't say if. When we meet up, we'll make it. We'll make an episode of Furnace and Forb, or whatever Ferb's name is gonna be. The name is so funny. It kind of is. It kind of is. Okay. So another row down. Should I start doing the pillars? Or how much sand do I have left? Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh no. Um uh wait wait a minute. Hang on a second. I ran out of sand. What have I done? I haven't done anything. I'm just out of sand. I think I'm gonna place this sand. I'll place this sand. Just so I don't have any left. Why are you such a drama queen for? I just didn't realize I was out of sand. What if nuke the temple after all that work? I'd cry. I'd be upset. My feelings would be hurt. Me too. Yeah. It would hurt. It would hurt my feelings. I'm gonna place what we got. Smoke them if you got them kind of mentality. You want to know what my gay friend's name is? It's so Swedish. Sure. Okay, we have placed all of the sand. No more sand. I think we start draining. Is that Harrier? 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 Hey, it. Am I close? Tell me if I'm close. Thumbnail? Oh, you mean for the stream or for the video? I'll be honest, I haven't paid like any attention to my thumbnails. Oh, Judge, I'm guessing that means I wasn't close. Come on, I've had good moments. I said building pretty good that one time, apparently. You have no idea how to help you say that? That's valid. You still remember that? Yeah, of course I do. I've said that word outside of that context. When I'm playing like games with my friends and we see like an effigy, I'll be like, oh, I'm building. And they'll be like, what? And I'll be like, don't worry about it. It's happened a few times. They have dry sponges now. Okay, so I think the way I did this, I could be wrong. It's been a while. Now I was using leaves. Does this have silk touch? It does. I was using leaves because it makes the cleanup process. I could just use moss instead. Wait a minute. That's way easier. Yeah. Yeah, that's way easier. We're going to sleep first. The sun's going down. And we're going to try out the method and see if I still got this. See if I still know how to do this. Sleep time, please. Let me rest with Jerry. Jerry, come back. Hello, Alden. I have an idea for a stream I want to do with you. Any ideas that you have? Just a warning. They're probably gonna have to wait till I get back in like mid-November. I remember you and I were talking about doing like a hardcore thing together. And the reason why I haven't reached out to you about that is because I'm so fucking busy right now. I'm just way too fucking busy. Just Minecraft, nothing else. Just yeah. We talked about this. We talked about this. We talked about this in Discord. Just gotta wait till I get back. My cat's sleeping on my face. Thanks, Jerry. What do you give me? chicken. Thanks, Jerry. I'm not a bussy. Oh, Cordeni. You're talking about Cordeni. Cordeni is not a bussy. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. All right, here is the method. So we go to a good old patch of water here, right? 2 out. All right, we got them boys. Put those in the offhand because what we're gonna do is press F, sand or sponge, click, 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 sponge. I need to go up and fix this because we got some punks. Why is some of the water hanging out? Maybe it's 2 clicks. I hate you. It was just the one. It was just one water block. Okay, so maybe it's two clicks and then a sponge. A little bit less efficient, but less annoying to clean up. Here's the question. How do I get out of here? Probably bring a water bucket and then Riptide, right? Okay, here's the play. We'll come over here. I get a water bucket. Ow. Oh wait, you want in on this, Vibe King? Hell yeah. I vouch. Vibe King's pretty cool. They do the music that I've been using in my playlists. I'm out of food. Wait a minute. We gotta go fix that. But first, let me go get my stuff. I left stuff down there. Ow. My legs. Oh, you could take a lot of fall damage there if you're not careful. Okay, got all that. Judge, sing me a lullaby? I'm not doing that. Sorry. You're so mean. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm not good at that stuff. Little brother energy has been bottled up. Classic little brother activities. No, classic you activities. Cordeni's is the nice one. That's classic you activities. Running out of golden carrots. Let's go do some trading. Let's go do some trading. You're the nice one? Yeah, by far. By far. Like, it's not even, like, close. No, only to Smudge. I feel like Sword Clouds, who is also in the chat, would disagree that you only do it to me. Just saying. You remember when Trainer punched you into a hole? No, which one? I remember. I know. I remember when you punched me into a hole. I remember when you did it, Cordeni. I remember that. Yeah, and you have to do 2. It sucks. That's fun. Well. This guy's annoying. It happens every time. Oh no, never mind. It's a whole squad. Whatever. Oops. There we go. Middle brother syndrome, where I shit on the oldest brother and try to be besties with the younger brother to make life easier, reap the benefits of the parents' love for the youngest by being so close to them. Lol. Yeah, yeah. You guys are both menaces, to be fair. There we go. That one's kind of clean. Wow, okay. Comma, I agree, Vibe King. Or is that an apostrophe? Should be scared for the day that we meet up. I'm gonna be the one driving the car. Why would I be afraid of either of you? Just make you both walk. See, here's the thing about you guys being the younger brothers. You guys perpetually think that you're threatening when you're the least threatening people to me on planet Earth. I could not be less afraid of either of you at any point for any reason. Facts. Thank you, Vibe King. Thank you. Trainers like Buff though. Here we go. We got another big macho man that's like, oh, he's got big muscles and could beat you up. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's not how it would go down. Okay. You could think that's how it would go down. That you could believe that's how it would go down. It's not how it would go down. Anyway. Anyway. You're not so buff? Okay. So what? Trainer is not scary? Thank you. Thank you, Day. Appreciate it. As they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Exactly, Vibe King. Exactly. Would you be my bodyguard? From who? Me? If Judge isn't mean to me? Wow. You guys are literally plotting being dicks to me actively in the chat. And you're like, man, if Judge is mean to us, we gotta stick together. Look at this. Look at this. I'll drive my car because I'm getting myself one, saving up now. We'll definitely have one by the time we meet up. You can sit passenger and he can ride in the back. I'm not sitting in a car when you're driving. That's just not gonna happen. And you could whoop Smudge's ass. No, you couldn't. You literally could not. But that's okay. You keep telling yourself that. If it makes you feel better to believe that it's true, you know, makes you feel like big and macho, you know. That's what gets you excited at the gym, you know, when you're being like a big buff macho man, you know, big tough guy. You know, keep telling yourself that. That's totally fine. You're allowed to. You're absolutely allowed to. There we go. There we go. That was clean. Now I'm sneezing everywhere. I drive a car now. Judge, I drive. I've been driving for like a month now. Can actually drive a car. Words are not the same as actions. Thank you, Vibe King. Thank you very much. You literally could. You literally keep saying that. And it's weird that you actually keep saying it. Like that's the weird part, is that you're the one you keep bringing it up, and how confident you are that you could beat me up and that you could whoop me. It's kind of cringe. Like, you know, it's cringe, right? Like, it's, despite not being true, it's also cringe. Just so you know. Would you trust me to drive? More than trainer. Definitely more than trainer. Absolutely more than trainer. You're not the one who brought it up. But you literally just did. You literally just did. See you guys. Again, if you want to go to the Alden, you want to keep going to the gym, and whenever you're pumping more weight than me because you go to the gym more often, you're like, man, it's just another couple you know, another couple of gym sessions of me being stronger than Judge, me being able to beat up Judge. If that's what makes you, like, that's what inspires you, it makes you feel better about it, you can keep saying it. That's fine. Like, I'm totally fine with that. Doesn't make it true, again, but you can keep saying it. You're allowed to keep saying it. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. You started it? No, I didn't. I literally did not. I literally was just saying to Cordeni what you always do. And then you were like, yeah, because it's true. So like if I'm like, yeah, because you said that, Trainer's about to come in and say he could beat me up, and then you're like, by the way, I could beat you up, and you're the one who brought it up. No, I literally just said that that's what you were going to do, and then you did it. You can't just be like, yeah, you're right. See, you called me out on it, so you're the one that made me say it. No, I literally called you out and said he's about to come in and say that he could beat me up, and then you're like, yeah, I could beat you up. Like that, dude. At least I can be honest and say I would not win. See, that's the difference. Is like Trainer's like weird. But tried to sleep, but brothers keep fighting in the room next door. There's a lot of guardians in that one. It would be funny to just drain it anyway. Maybe I just put on my chest plate and then just watch them flop around when we get down there. I still have plenty of sponges. Stop trying to shoot me. Going right in. Where's this water coming from? Respectfully, Alex, you know what? Here's how we handle this. Here's how we handle this, because I'm not reading all that. Hold on a second. Give me a moment here. Let me pause the game first. We don't need an Alden special. We don't need an Alden special. There we go. I have news. Welcome back, Majesty. What did you miss? You missed Trainer being Trainer. You missed Trainer being Trainer. There is something you need to be aware of and would be perfect for you. Okay. Typed an essay in YouTube chat. He does that a lot, Vibe King. He does that a lot. And it's not just in YouTube chat. We literally have a phrase for it. It's called the Alden Special. It's called the Alden Special. And he does this thing too in his Alden specials, where he'll start them with words or phrases such as respectfully or not to be a dick. When I've called them out on this and I'm like, hey, you know, whenever you have to constantly say, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I know that when I say this thing, I'm going to sound like an asshole. Or in this case, not to be disrespectful, but I know that what I'm saying is disrespectful. It's like when you keep doing that and you have to say that every time you open your mouth, you're just being disrespectful, or you're just being an asshole. Not to be a dick is a dick. Exactly. I love Alden. I do too. Unfortunately. Okay, anyways, exactly, Nezzy. Exactly. Gonna go make the live tweet. Thank you, Nezzy. That sent me. That sent me real high. Let's go sleep though. How much of a younger brother I am? What was it you wanted to tell me, Majesty? You must show me? Does it have to happen right now? Or is it something that could happen like after stream? Or is it something that is it like would it add to the stream? Is it the kind of thing that I should show on stream? Oh, okay. It can happen later. Okay, cool. You're wondering why I ran over there and right clicked that dirt. It's because I couldn't remember if you could shovel dirt to make path. Because I I thought you could only do it with grass. And then I thought maybe I did it with the Podzol. But when I saw this, I was like, how did I do that? And for a second, I thought I ruined a grass block. You're watching Air Transit 236, but you're streaming. I don't know what to watch first. It's up to you, man. Also, welcome, Ocarina. We're placing more sand. Well, actually, now we're draining water. We're not placing sand, actually. But same difference, more or less. It's the same project, just a different facet. Did I make you sit? I did. Okay. Let's dry our sponges before we continue. We might as well. Drying sponges in the nether is so satisfying. Until you, me and Wolf both tweeted on the account yesterday that you went live. So there were 2 tweets on the mod account about it. That's fucking hilarious. That's actually funny. We're full of melons again. I need to get a better storage system for this because it fills up way too fast. Almost never does tweets, so you forgot to check. That's funny. That's funny. Watching Air Transit 236 be back in an hour. 07 Ocarina. Hello, Fantazap. Welcome to the stream. You know how to make an item sorter? It's been a while, but yes, I do know the basic concept. I've built them before. How it goes. And now that Zap's here, I could just ask Zap how to make an item sorter if I wanted to, but not right this second. Do that later. I don't need this chicken. Store these. We dried all of our sponges. I feel like I'm missing moss. Did I leave moss somewhere? I feel like I had more moss than that. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Dig the hole, get the prize. Modded.fun. School has got to stop taking up my time. I'm confused. Oh, it was in my offhand. I'm dumb. Well, this one was really easy to clean up. Join, I dare you. Well, I'm not going to right now, sorry, but I will later. I'll check it out. This is going pretty swell. We're about to expand our territory greatly. Progress is being made. These ones are going to be a pain to drain. Whoops. Uh-oh. Is that going to mess up any torches? It is. Oh, no. Oh, no. That torch. No. Oh. Oh, well. Whoops. There's dirt. Yeah, there's dirt, but there's no grass. Nezzy is correcto. I should have saved some of my sand after all to fill these in. This looks insane. It is insane. You guys want a tour? There's some new people. You guys want a world tour? There's people in here that have never seen this before. Actually, I'm going to clean this one up first because it'll bother me if I don't. I'll do a tour. We'll do a quick tour. Did any of my stuff fall? It did. Can't let the sponges despawn. Those are finite. They're very, very finite. Damn it. Okay. So, this over here is main base. We've drained the left half of this temple. We did a whole glass perimeter. Infinite amount of dirt by trading with piglins for gravel, making chorus dirt with 2 dirt and 2 gravel, and then tilling the placed chorus dirt. That's true, but I can also just get dirt from underground, which is where I've been getting it from. It's not too hard to find big patches of dirt that way. So I've been getting dirt that way when I need it. But you're correct. I've drained this half. This half we're still working on. This has been a very long project. Because all of that glass, all of this sand, statistics, items, sand. I've spent an ungodly amount of hours collecting sand. Let me turn my shaders off real quick because it's easier to see. An ungodly amount of hours getting sand from the bottom of the ocean in one thick layer sand. One thick layer. The sand is 1 block thick. An ungodly amount of time getting sand. And it's actually kind of disgusting. So a couple of things that we're doing to help remedy that situation, make it a little bit better. I'm thinking about making a gold farm in the nether. And just getting a piglin auto barterer for gravel. And just using gravel. And then for glass, I'm just going to trade with wandering traders instead of melting down sand. That's what I'm thinking about doing. But we haven't gotten to that point. Right now, I just want to finish this one because we have gotten more than enough sand. We'll get to the mob grinder in a minute. This was my first base platform. And it is over 6,000 blocks from spawn. Basically, a lot of the early game was just looting sunken ships to get iron and diamonds. Do you have a means of getting villagers? I do. I do have villagers. Villagers. Let me tell you, here's some ocean only lore for you. Thank you for asking, Phantazap. So, to get villagers, I needed to cure zombie villagers. To cure zombie villagers, I needed potions of weakness. Potions of weakness require sugar. I killed... It had to be over 100 witches trying to get sugar. Underground. I had a spawn platform over there on top of the water. I would kill a witch every time I saw one spawn. Anytime I heard one, I would immediately go to its location, kill it with a looting 3 sword, and hope to God that it dropped sugar. And it never dropped one. I can get wandering traders. If you check and see over here on the left side, I'm on day... Where's the days? It's been a while since I've used F3. Day 742. At least 200 of those days were spent AFKing over there on a platform that's not there anymore, back before any of the water was gone, whenever we only had the ring of sand. 200 plus of those days were AFK off stream waiting for wandering traders to spawn. 3 wandering traders in a row did not sell sugarcane. Hi, Cordeni. I still haven't gotten sugarcane. I will eventually have sugarcane. I just need a wandering trader to trade me 1 and it's over. But eventually I built that mob grinder right there. Let's head on up. Eventually I cracked and built this and AFK'd this for like, I want to say like a week. A witch eventually spawned, dropped down, and dropped sugar. You're gonna force your body to fall asleep by laying down with your eyes closed for like 2 hours? I've done that before. I feel you. And I had sugar. I had gotten sugar. Then I made potions of weakness, got a couple of villagers, cured them up, and this here is the very rudimentary and not all worked on trading hall. It's literally just a bunch of villagers and a golem. But yeah, this is the place. I'm gonna eventually transfer these villagers over. That's why I haven't bothered with like I've got a couple of really good librarians, not really good librarians, but I'm gonna do the method. I'm gonna do the thing. But I'm gonna do that after I move them over, because I want to build a proper system. Glass from librarians might be a good strat. It is. That's where I'm getting the glass from, because then I'll save. I'll save instead of getting them from wanderers. That's what I mean. That's what I was saying before. I'm gonna cure up some more librarians and start buying glass from them to save on the sand, because sand is just too expensive. It literally is incredibly expensive. Anyway, so I gave you a mini tour of that place. So we'll go back over there to finish the tour. That's the villager trading hall. This was my first base platform. The only beetroot makes. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Seems like a really cool concept. Zap, you'd have no idea. So you remember Shrando? You should have seen, like, anytime that I would stream this back on Twitch, he would always be in my chat and we would always be theory crafting things. Good night, Cordeni. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Cordeni. Bye-bye. Talk to you soon? Yes, please. I'll talk to you later today for you. Tomorrow for me, I think. We'll see. We'll see. But Shrando and I would sit here and like theory craft and come up with ideas all the time. It was a lot of fun. But this was the first base platform. I got the first notable thing, chickens. Okay, chickens are the only livestock that I can have. I'm sure you probably already know where I got chickens from, Zap. Couple of fun facts. Chicken jockey chickens do not lay eggs. Chicken jockey chickens despawn if you walk too far away from them, because they are considered a hostile mob. So I had to get 2 chicken jockey chickens to the surface and then name tag them. The return of Shrando has been one of the best events. I agree. I can't wait to do content with him again. I can't wait. But anyway, back to the tour of Ocean Only. It was a pain, but eventually, once you have 2 chicken jockey chickens, you make a baby. Once you get the baby lays eggs. Once you have eggs, you have unlimited chickens. You understand where this is going. So I can have chickens. I have a lot of different crops. So you got potatoes and carrots from Sunken Ships. I forget where I got wheat seeds. No, I got wheat seeds from you bone meal moss, and then moss gets normal grass, like not grass blocks. It gets this kind of grass. So eventually you can get wheat seeds. I don't remember where I got beetroot seeds. I think it was from a mine shaft. But even if I couldn't, you can get beetroot seeds from end cities, so it would have been an inevitability. Speaking of the end, for a long time, we thought we couldn't beat the game. Because check this out. Do I have one over here? I think I do. Maybe I don't. When you throw an end eye, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But I found out that I have strongholds by accident because, and technically it was cheating, but I think most people would agree that it's okay because of the situation. I made a copy of this world and then updated it to 1.17 when 1.17 came out, because I wanted to test and make sure it wouldn't break stuff when I updated it, which by the way it does. Updating to 1.17 completely ruins this save file. Now it is 1.18 right now, but we'll get to that in a second. But when I was flying around in 1.17 taking note of all of the things that it breaks, I did /locate to see if it spawned a stronghold, and it did. And I was like, I gotta make this work. I have to make 1.17 work because I need a stronghold. And then I teleported to the coordinates and realized that the coordinates that the stronghold loaded in were coordinates that were chunks that I had already loaded. So I was like, wait, what the fuck? Wrote down the coordinates, streamed, went to that location, dug down, found the stronghold. It was there. Eyes just don't take you to them for some reason. They're there. They exist. I have all of my strongholds as far as I'm aware. I just can't find them with Ender Pearls, or Eyes of Ender, rather. But, again, I think it's safe to say, at that point in the game, I could have had more, like, literally dozens of Eyes of Ender. So, I would have found the stronghold if it would have let me throw them. So, even though it was technically found through cheats, Most people gave me a pass on that. How does this generation work? Modded or some custom amplified thing? So a little bit of both. Originally, it was just Deep Worm Ocean only, and we were good. I'm sure you probably know enough about terrain generation in the update, and when I said 1.17 break stuff, it basically makes these giant sand mountains and stuff out of the water. I made a data pack that caps the noise to like Y16 or something, so it won't generate terrain over Y16. I made a custom data pack, and I don't know how to update the data pack to 1.19. So I don't know how to get the wild update to work, which is why I'm playing in 1.18 right now. But it's something I'm working on. I'm working on fixing the data pack because I want to go up to 1.20. I want bamboo stuff because yeah, you get bamboo and moss from sunken ships. Fun little piece of lore. This big thing here. This originally, I'm turning my shaders back on because it looks way nicer. This was my axolotl retreat that I built by hand. This is just Raft but block game minus the islands and old Bruce. I know, it's fucking awesome. I was thinking about making an actual mod pack / data pack. I'm gonna like make custom structures and stuff, like pirate ships that have pillagers and allies in them. We can talk about the corruption. We'll get to that. Because we're about to talk about that in a second, actually. But anyway, I was thinking about making a data pack for later, but we'll see if I get to that point. I don't know yet. I made this axolotl retreat, and I had all of my axolotls in here. And my axolotls are now in this chest. I'll get to why they're not in this anymore. These axolotls are the only axolotls that will ever exist unless I breed them and make them have kids. Because 1.17 axolotls spawned in most ocean biomes as long as it was dark. So you'd have axolotls swimming around the bottom of the ocean at nighttime, or they would come out of like water caves during the day. And I scooped up a few, and we had a whole big ass family in here. This was the axolotl retreat. And axolotls no longer spawn in 1.18 unless you have a lush cave. A lush cave is a biome. I cannot generate lush caves in a world that is set to only spawn warm ocean biome. Because of moving to 1.18, 1.18 removed deep warm ocean biome. So now the world transferred itself from deep warm ocean to, if you look over on the left side, warm ocean. Problem with that, pufferfish spawn everywhere. There's no safe place for me to keep axolotls. I lost 2 or 3 axolotls to pufferfish because the pufferfish would spawn out here, swim into the corner, like right here, and hit the axolotls through them. So the axolotls are now in here for the extended future. I don't know if I'll ever be able to make them an enclosure because I think pufferfish will spawn no matter what, which sucks. So they just gotta stay in buckets and in chests. Maybe I'll make them an aquarium in the end one day, probably, is what I'll do. But speaking of updating to 1.18, for a long while we thought we lost a save file because there was a glitch that happened when I launched Minecraft in 1.17 that made the save file not work in 1.16. I could launch it in 1.17, but if I tried to launch it in 1.16, it just broke. It just would not work. And I tried with several copies. I tried several workarounds. I could not get it to work. So we were forced to move forward. That's whenever I eventually made the data pack that fixed the terrain generation. But yeah, that's most of the lore. The only other lore is that guy up there. Once we eventually got sugar, I've been trying not to use this too much, and eventually I'm going to deconstruct it and build it underwater sideways like it fell out of the sky. The reason why, it feels against the spirit of being in an ocean-only world to just have a generic-ass mob grinder. I'd rather get my experience from a Guardian XP farm, which is what we're in the process of getting set up over there in the temple. That guy over there. Other big lore points. Down here. This was my first ever friend on the save file. Built this. This is my nether portal. It was a ruined portal. That's why we built their base here, by the way, because it's close to 2 strongholds, which I thought was kind of cool. There's one right there, or not strongholds. Ocean temples. There's one right there, and the one that I'm draining. But this was my first friend. This is Noodles. This is his bed. His little jack-o'-lantern. It's nice and lit up down here. Eventually, I want to move him over there. When do you get to be a friend on the save file? So I will DM you about that later, Zap. That's a great question. I will DM you about that later. Thank you for asking. Let's just say maybe sooner than you think. Maybe sooner than you think. This is Noodles. I love Noodles. He's got a little Soulfire lantern. He's got a little jack-o'-lantern. This is his dispenser. It's his little toy. I set it up for him. Most of the time it just poofs, but sometimes golden apples and even a dragon egg come out of here. This is all for Noodles. All for Noodles. This is his home. It's been his home for hundreds of days. And eventually I want to get him out of here and move him over to the other side. But I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Because there's so many ways that it could go wrong. There's so many ways that it could go wrong. And so I got to plan this out really well and very carefully. And make sure that I'm very, very careful about this. You'd have to be careful? Yeah, I know. I know. The way that I'm thinking about doing it is building an underwater tunnel. Or an underground/underwater tunnel over to there. And then just transferring up a staircase slowly through a cave. I have to be very careful. I have to be very, very careful. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that eventually. We're not at that point. Wait till we're done draining it over there. This is my enchanting table. I've spent a lot of time standing up here getting screenshots. Because it's just a great view. This was the hut. Man, this was the spot. I had 3 double chests here. All of my like building or like my crafty blocks right here. Pesto sitting on the bed. Brewing stands right here. These are my pumpkins and my melons for trading. And this was the spot. For the longest time, this was the spot. Right now, it's basically just a glorified storage while we set up the actual base. But I'm never destroying this platform. This will always be here. I'll probably destroy the villager trading hall when I move them over, because it was nicer before that was there, and I'll put something else here instead, like a garden maybe. I don't know. But this is the spot. This was the island. Okay, making harming potion. Make the tunnel, give Noodles a single little love tap to make him follow you through the tunnel. Splash him and get away to de-aggro. Yeah. I'll do something like that. You're correct, Zap. I'll do something very systematic like that, just to make sure that I want to leave as little room for error as possible. But yeah, this is the save file. This is the world. There's a little bit to show in the nether, but it's kind of far away. It's just basic, like, I have a room in a fortress for whenever I want to go get blaze rods. I don't have anything set up over there yet. Here's fun theory crafting, and maybe you could be, maybe you'll think of something that we didn't, Zap. But remember I was telling you that me and Shrando would sit down for a long time and try to discuss different tactics and strategies. So one of the things that I wanted to do for this save file was I wanted to do an icy, snowy build in the nether. I was going to be called Hell Frozen Over. There are a few unfortunate things. Because I picked warm ocean as opposed to almost any other ocean biome, the snowfall is too high in the Y levels for me to collect snow when it rains. Can't get snow that way. If I could get a couple of snow, just a little bit. My grandmother's calling me. I'll call her back in a little bit. If I could get just a few snowballs, I could make a snow golem and have unlimited snow. The way I get ice is wandering traders. That's the only way. That's the only way to get ice. But if I could get a couple of snowballs, I could make a snow golem and have unlimited snow. It'd be awesome. Actually, my grandmother's probably about to pick up dinner. I'm gonna call her back because if she can pick me up something, that'd be great. Yeah, it wasn't my grandmother. She's gonna grab dinner for me, which is awesome. Saves me cooking tonight. Anyway, so snow. I can't get it up in the Y. Um, there's nowhere to get it. The one thing that I was hoping would have been the coolest saving grace ever. Snowballs can generate in chests in deep dark biomes. The problem is the deep dark is a biome. It's not like a naturally occurring thing. It is a biome, which means I can't get ancient cities. And if I can't get ancient cities, then I can't get chests. And if I can't get chests, I can't get snowballs through that method, which stinks. Because that would have been the coolest way to get snow ever. And getting again of just a few snowballs would be huge. So that's one of the big hurdles. That and grass blocks. Grass blocks. If I could get grass, it would change a lot because I'd have access to like cows, pigs, I think even rabbits. I have access to a lot. So sad when this world went away for a bit. Yeah, I'm glad that I got it back. I'm glad that I undid the corruption. Um, or more specifically, just updated the save file. But yeah, that's pretty much it. More recent developments, Zap, if you're still there. Um, Wandering traders can spawn over here, and because there's way more space, they spawn over here way more frequently than they did when I was over there. Wandering traders are eventually going to be the source of all of my trees and flowers. You're trying to think now? I appreciate that. Ferns, saplings of all kinds. Eventually, I'll get mangrove popagills whenever I find a way to fix the data pack. Flowers, only short flowers, which sucks because the big flowers are the ones that I could replicate for all the dyes. I got lily pads, but I also get lily pads through fishing, so you know those are technically very renewable. Moss and leaves are from the various trees. Recently, I got jungle saplings. Those are new. I got those the last wandering trader that was here. The other thing that the wandering trader brought me that was incredibly exciting. Let's head down there now because it's about to be nighttime anyway. The wandering trader brought me dripstone, which was the only way for me to get dripstone. Eventually, I don't know. I haven't gotten any extra dripstones, and I'm starting to think I need to do this, but have that be raised up. I don't know. I thought that they could make it on their own just by being like this, but I haven't gotten one yet. But this gives me access to unlimited lava, which I didn't have. I have lava, but not renewable lava. Now I do. Recently got dripstone. Probably need more height. Oh, you think like up there? Would that be good? I'll give that a try. See if it was to make more, it would be stuck to the ground. That's true. It would be connected. But I thought they could do that naturally was the thing. I don't know. Let's try moving them up. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're correct. No reason not to. Let's just clean this up with a sponge. How about probably need more glass than this, but that's okay. Well, I did that wrong. Did I? No, this will still work. It's just gonna kind of be in the way. But you know what? I already did it. So whatever. No, no, that's not gonna work. No, it'll work. It'll work. I'm done. In fact, it'll actually look kind of cool. How did I do that? How did I pull that off? There we go. If anything, we'll put that there. I think that looks better. Is there grass in ancient cities? No. Ancient cities not being an option is sad. Takes away the chance of snow and grass, at least at first glance. Is there grass down there? I don't think there was. There is, technically? Oh, interesting. No villages either, since it's all ocean? Yeah. Okay, so remember I was talking about custom structures in a data pack? I was thinking about doing like an oil platform type thing, like like a fishing platform kind of village. The city isn't one structure in technicality. Okay. Okay. It's gonna mess up some stuff, but that's okay. We'll fix that in a moment. Mother. Damn it. It's so much easier if I had a second bucket with me right now. Some of those tinies in the city can have grass blocks. Man, that'd be huge. That'd be huge. Are those all source blocks now? They should be. Okay, maybe we'll start seeing dripstone now. We shall see if Zap is correct. That's a little bit loud on the music. I like this setup a little bit more, I think. Because I'll be able to just, like, expand these. Like, I'll have the lava generating here, and then dripstone generating here. So, like, there'll be, like, a nice hallway of lava to my right and dripstone to my left. 2 falling hazards right next to each other. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, that was a recent development. Over here, we got our automated chicken egg collecting thing. I just brought a couple eggs over from the other chicken farm that you saw. That's how I got these guys here. Very easy. And then, you know, your generic thingy. It's a raining outside. It's nighttime as well. I fell in a hole. Those can stay there. I don't care. We'll get him back later. Hi, Jerry. No. There we go. Wait a second. Waiting a second. Waiting a second. Just had an idea. All right, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. You have my undivided attention. Podzol? I have Podzol. Podzol was easy. You just use spruce to turn dirt into Podzol. And then, or you can get Podzol from, can mobs not spawn on it? No. If this were the right biome, it could spawn foxes and wolves. But it is not the right biome, unfortunately. Wolves would have been cool. Would have been really cool. Technically it is possible to get horses. It's just they don't have any flesh. I trapped myself again. How do I get out this time? There we go, like that. But yeah, I do have Podzol. Podzol do exist. I got moss. Moss just comes in sunken ships. And then it's very renewable. So super easy. Another one? Another one? Dude. There are too many of you guys. There are too many of you guys. You know what? You can hang out, but you're just a visitor. You're just a visitor. I'm not trapping you in a boat or name tagging you. You're gonna despawn, and that's totally fine. You're just visiting. You're one of Cheese's distant cousins. Okay? One of Cheese's different cousins. This is ramen and cheese, by the way. More? No. I'm not adopting every zombified piglin that comes through them. I'm not doing it. Okay? I'm not doing it. It's not happening. He's just a visitor. He's just visiting. Okay? And he's allowed to. He's allowed to come and go as he pleases. Why not? I've already explained to you. I'm not explaining it again. Because you're just going to argue with me anyway. So there's no point. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Explain it again? I'm not explaining it again. No, I'm not explaining it again. It's not happening. Anyway, that's basically the tour. That's the tour zap. This is the save file. That is the digs. Sarah is the one in the boat. Now, the one in the boat is not getting a name. In fact, you know what? We'll just nip this in the bud. Okay? We're just going to nip this in the bud and getting rid of the boat. And they're going to despawn now. Alright? I'm not keeping every single zombified piglin that comes through the portal. Not happening. It's not happening. Bruh. I'm sorry. It's just not... I have enough. We already have enough. Can't believe this? Listen. Okay? Let's be honest. They're being held captive against their will. Alright? They're being held captive against their will. I'm not killing them. They're just gonna despawn. Because lore-wise, they just went back home through the portal. Okay? You have 3. And yeah, it starts to get a little bit less special if you keep adding more. If I just keep naming zombified piglins, then it doesn't make these ones feel unique or interesting, because then it's just you have a weird thing for zombified piglins. They're nice guys and all, and I like them. Look at this one already despawned anyway. They're already gone. Yeah. And that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to adopt every zombified piglin. We don't have to. We don't need to do that. It's not necessary. It just isn't. I'm sorry. It just isn't. I might call it anyway. I might call it. Rip Sarah, right as I boost away. Oops, wrong one. As soon as I zip away, I've unloaded any not tagged mobs. And that is that. Want a VC at some point tonight? Sure, Zap. I'm down. Let's go say goodbye. Make sure that it was a smooth process. Yeah. They went back home. It's fine. See how quickly they despawned after I let them out of the boat? They were eager to get back home. They were eager to get back home. And they did. Have a good night. This is terrible. It's a zombified piglin, and I didn't kill them. What do you mean this is terrible? This is horrible. I just let them go home. I just let them. Why is it horrible to let them go home? I didn't Thanos zap anything. I just let them return to their home. They just went back through the portal, and they're with their family. They came, they visited Cheese, they visited Ramen, they said hi, how you been, miss you, hope you're well, and they went back to their families and be like, yeah, I visited Cheese, I visited Ramen. They're happy together. They're staying with this big ocean man. It's kind of crazy. They went to the overworld. It's awesome. I'm happy for them. They get way more sunlight there. It's fucking great. They aren't nearly that fast. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. They came, they visited their family members, and they left. They went on their way. That's it. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Also, I think I lost my llama. I did lose my llama. Which is weird. Also, Tony. Rest in peace, fucking Tony, dude. Still sad about Tony. You're drawing Sarah and her girlfriend later? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. The fuck happened to Tony? Lightning killed him. From what I can tell, I don't know what the fuck else could have happened. But Tony's gone. I just came over here one day. His boat was still here, just fucking chilling there, and Tony was gone. Tony was just fucking gone. I don't know what happened to Tony. He's just fucking vanished. There's two possibilities. Either he died when Dante fucking turned off my computer in the middle of me streaming this. By the way, he's on top of my computer again. Get off of my computer, Dante. Thank you. He hit the power button on my PC while I was streaming, and it almost corrupted the save file. He could have killed Tony when he did that because of glitches and lag, which is very possible because I also had some of the horses duplicate. There were 3. Or I'm sorry, there were 4. Now there's 6. It's weird. But Tony's gone. Either that or lightning struck him through the glass. Because I don't know what else would have killed him. So Tony passed away. Tony passed away, unfortunately. But Tony became a horse. Yeah, a couple people were saying that Tony turned into a horse. Weirdly, he turned into a skeleton horse, which is very strange. Ender horses would be cool. Ender horses would be cool. You know, why don't we build a grave for Tony? Why don't I do that before I end stream? Let's build a grave for Tony. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I know exactly how to do this. Hold the phone. I think I should have brought some with me. You know the bad ending of the first Pikmin? It's been a long time, but I loved that game, so let me think about this. I don't think I remember, unfortunately. But I am listening. Give me a second here, fellas. We might be able to give Tony a nice, cool, interesting grave. Wait. They revive Olimar and turn him into a Pikmin? That's what the horses did to Tony? Ah. Interesting. Yes! Okay. Is that how it works? Is that how it works, Zap? Or do I put this in a furnace? It's been a long time. Yep, I'm done. That's it. That's all I do. What do you mean? Like, will this grow? Or do I have to do something to it? I forget. Like, how do you make the trees? It'll grow? Okay, cool. That's all I needed. How's that? I think That is a nice memorial to Tony. We'll get him a sign. We'll get him a sign. Hold on. Let's go get some wood. You mentioned the furnace. That's for getting popped fruit from the fruits themselves. Oh. Make purple. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Okay. I need some wood. And some flowers, of course. Oops. I don't have a lot of flowers. At all. I kind of want to save one of each. I did that on purpose. Let's I don't want to take from the bees either. We'll do flowers later. We'll get some flowers that are more Tony style anyway. Where's my logs? I didn't get my logs, Shulker. I'm a fool. He has a grave. I'm not crying at all. I'm sorry, Nuzzy. We're leaving Tony a grave before we step away. Day, I just saw your text, and yes, absolutely. I just slammed my face into the ground. What kind of sign? What kind of sign do we leave for Tony? We got oak, jungle, spruce, and birch. What do you guys think? What do you guys think for Tony? Eventually, whenever we get them, we'll replace it with one of those fancy hanging signs in 1.20, and we'll hang it off of the tree. That'll look nice, I think. Oh, there it goes. It begins. Jungle. This is a bit more renewable. I should have... Oh, I already had one. Well, now there's two. Sticks. Rest in peace, Tony. He was a long, tall, boy. Maybe we should get this thing out of the way, huh? We'll put a new jungle tree here, but it'll be a big jungle tree. And it'll be Tony's tree. But we'll do it after that thing's done growing. We'll replace his tree with a big tree. Once this is done growing, we'll put some purple blocks around him too. The thing's growing fast. Tony's tree. Oh, 07 to a real one. 07 to a real one. Okay. Sleep with Jerry. Maybe get a gift. We did get a gift. What was it? Was it a stick? I think it was a stick. Because I had 2 left. No, I did have 3. He gave me the chicken. We don't need chicken. I need the rabbit's hide and rabbit's feet. I'll take phantom membranes too, actually. Because I hate waiting for phantoms to spawn. I like that. It's good to remember him. I hate this ugly dirt block right here. But I don't have Podzol with me right now. This is Silk Touch. Just That's way better. So much better. Would be smart to make a Hoglin farm if you haven't already. When I get to the Nether build, that's in the future. Might not be able to have pigs and cows if you can get their drops from the lads. That's true. Very true. Also, I just got a jungle sapling. That's very good. Hopefully I get more. Give me more. Dang it. But yeah, you're correct. What's 2 plus 2 agam? I don't know what that says. This tree is starting to look cool. What the fuck? All right, well, I think that's a good time to call it, my friends. This is also ugly. We'll fix this later. I'll fix this when we're done draining. We're making really good progress over there. Let's do a quick recap of how much we've done in the last couple of weeks since I started streaming this again. We made a lot of progress. So we have nearly finished sand placement. We are nearly done placing sands. We've started the draining process because we need to reclaim some sand. We need to do some reclaiming because I'm running out of sand. And by running out, I mean I've completely run out of sand besides this one. I don't even have a stack of sand. I literally have less than 1 stack of sand, which is crazy. We haven't had that little sand in feels like a decade at this point. In game, it's probably been over a Minecraft year since I had this little sand. But anyway, we started a drain. The draining process is much faster than the sand process. It's so much quicker. It's like I rifled through how many of these? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 over on that side. Didn't I do one over here? I did, right? Yeah. Did 11 in like no time at all. It took like no time. Not be able to fish. I do have fish, if that's what you're saying. The original goal of this save files app, if you're curious, and I haven't decided if I still want to do it or not because of how much it is. I wanted to go and collect one of every possible variant of tropical fish that can naturally spawn. Oh, you're answering the question. Gotcha. Anyway, I don't know if I'm still going to do that. We'll see. Regardless, making great progress on the temple. I think when I get back from the trip in November, we'll finish it. I'll do a stream and we'll just be done with everything up to replacing the outer rim with glass, because I'd rather not do the glass portion until we get the villager trading hall set up, because that's just unlimited glass for way easier than just turning sand into it. So we'll wait off on that portion until we get everything else done. But that's okay. It's going to look sick as shit when we get to that point. But excluding that one little bit, I think we'll finish this when I get back from the trip. Making really good progress on the world. It's been a while since I felt this good about streaming the save file, which is good. I'm glad we figured it out. We're doing solid work. You just came back and you're rapping? Sorry, Ocarina. I have been streaming for a while. Oh, let's go see if we got any dripstone. Not yet. Not yet. Hopefully we'll get there. We're done. Our lava's been full for a while. I can take one of these out. This is going to start working really well now that we're getting rid of the water over there too. Yeah. Good progress. Not just today, but lately in general. The beacon just still looks so goofy up there. This is gonna look so sick when we're done draining all the water out and get rid of all this sand. We've had this giant wall separating us from half of our home for God knows how long. It's been a while. It's about to come down. It's about to come down. We're about to start pushing it back row by row until eventually this is all ours. This is all home. We stole it from the Guardians. To be fair, they started it. All right? I built my home over there, and sometimes we would come over here to mine shit, and they would always just shoot me. So they literally were asking for it. They were literally asking for it. So it's okay. It's okay that we came over here and stole their home. They don't deserve it anyway. They don't deserve it anyway. Do you guys? Do you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Punks. They're so weird. Anyway. Bye, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for probably at dead of night, if I had to guess. So, see ya.